Morning. It is another day. It's another Monday. It's the 22nd of March. It's quite late. It's 10:22 on the 22nd of the 21. Yeah. I'm mooning around because I really am not very well. The doctor was in contact last week and I've got to have this ultrasound, which isn't the standard ultrasound apparently. And I've had a bad weekend where I just went to bed on Saturday. Didn't sleep because there was a party going on. You know, yes, we are still in lockdown, but somebody was having some kind of illegal rave or something. And then a load of house alarms went off. So it wasn't exactly very relaxing, but I was feeling pretty awful. And I'm feeling pretty awful today. It's not my time of the month, but it would appear that I've got all the symptoms of it. But I've spoken to the doctor. One of the things that she did say is the reason that I'm showing symptoms of what could be fibroids or polycystic ovary or something like that. It's because I've had COVID, and apparently one of the things that they're seeing with COVID is that it's creating symptoms for underlying conditions that people have. So there you go, which I think's probably actually positive because yeah, I've got symptoms now, but at least I know that there's a problem. So anyway, regardless of that, I'm going to dust myself off and stop feeling sorry for myself because I felt sorry for myself too much this morning. And I've got a post here. I wasn't feeling bad on Saturday morning because I'd made some sales and I had 4 things to post, so I darted out and posted them. One of which was a Miu Miu skirt Prada from the late 90s, and I got £125 for that. It was something that I picked up for a £5 ages back at RSPCA when it was under a different management, because it's not under it's under new management now since lockdown, so all the good stuff seems to be put straight on eBay for them, so those good deals aren't going to happen for me there now. But yeah, that was a really good one, so I shot out and put that in the post, even though they like bought it about 10 o'clock, and then I was flapping around, and then I had other stuff. I had like a jigsaw, one of the free jigsaws that I've got, and I've actually got one of the other ones here. So one of the free children's jigsaws that I've got, I sold. I only sold it for £8, but then they paid £22 to have it shipped to America. So I thought, well, I could do with sending that because then I'll have a tracking number that I can put on. And then I had 2 other things which I can't remember, but I shot off and did all that post. And now I've got some more posts to do. So I've sold her, which I'm doing the wrong thing now with that. So she is the hula girl with her maracas. The thing that she's on is actually one of those stands. I've sold all, yeah, see, that's the other thing I'd sold, is I'd put on a load of these job lots of the Lego stands. So I'd sold a bundle of them on Saturday. So she's sold for a £5. More of these books I've sold. I thought £8 for that, a heavy one. I got £4 for that. Somebody was trying to get me to sell it for £2, and I did send them a message back saying I can't post it for that. But then thankfully somebody else just paid full price for it. So I had it on for £3.99 because it's that's one of those things that World Books has got on for next to nothing. They could be leaders in pricing things high. And then Masha and the Bear jigsaw, which was one of the freebies. So I think I just sent an offer on that because I just kind of, they're free. So I just thought, well, let's get them gone. So I think I've got 8 for that, maybe 7. I think I sent an offer for 15 on that based on the fact that it's broken. It's broken and it's got various bits missing. I can't remember what I paid for it. Probably 50p, because I know I got that from the local charity. It's worth looking out for. but obviously mine's not in any way complete. And then this is sold for £10. I've had this for ages. So this is one of these designers at Debenhams little things. This is silk, Gudrani stock. Not a quick seller at all. I think I only picked that up for £1 ages ago. I know I only paid £1 for this, and I've got a £5 for this. This is just Zara, but it's quite a nice dress actually. It is new, but it's only got the toggle on it. One of these slinky efforts with oversized buttons. Yeah, okay. It's nice. It's nice. I think I modelled that one, so I know that that's like something that I did ages ago, because I don't pose in my stuff now. I wouldn't buy something that I'd seen somebody modelling, because I just think it's a bit peculiar. I think I sent an offer of £12.99 out for this, or £14.99 or something like that. It's just white stuff, and it is just basic, and I do want to sell through as much as I can. And then I had this on, for some reason I had this on for £30. It's Topshop. It's not new with tags. I thought it was for a moment. So this, I mean, it is really nice. It's off the shoulder, like a shirt dress. The person who's bought this is actually from Israel, so they've spent another 20 quid on postage. So I'm sending that myself. I'm not frightened. I mean, it's going to Jerusalem. We all know what Jerusalem is. I know that people think these places are weird destinations, but to me, I just think, blow it. If somebody wants to pay me 25 quid to have it posted, no, 20 quid, then I'll do it. It's going tracked. Right, so that's what I'm going to just pack up and post now. So I'm going to get on with that. I've had some drugs. I've only had paracetamol, so hopefully that'll sort me out. I've got here a whole load of Lego. That big box that I showed you on, when was it? Friday. What year is it? Who is the president? So everything that's here has just been washed. So I am going to be sorting through that today, because I know I'm quite pleased to see things like this in here, which is stuff that I've got from missing sets, and it's got, at a glance, a lot of vintage pieces like him, and it seems to have Technics figures in it. These are Technics figures, and I know previously, because I'd had this one, I'd had that one, and I know that goes with the Technics set, but I only had the parts for it previously, and I managed to sell that quite easily because for some reason it's a rarity. So even if it's just the parts, I'll be able to sell that. And then it's got a lot of castle bits and pirate bits. So I'm quite pleased with what I've got there. Randomly, it's got modern Lego as well. I mean, this looks more like Duplo. So I've got to work out what's going on with this. I have spent 60 quid on this, so all in. And it's got a lot of loom bands flying around in it, which I noticed yesterday when I was cleaning it. So I'm not quite sure what I'm expecting to find in there. There must be some modern stuff in there. I think there was some Ninjago. Yeah, that suggests that that's modern. There was something else which said Ninjago. Annoyingly, there's Mega Blocks in there, so yeah, there is modern stuff in there, and yeah, I can tell as well. We've got the obligatory Playmobil vintage pieces in there. So the most of it should be 80s and 90s that I've got there, but I have got a smattering of modern stuff. So I'm going to be sorting that today, which is probably the best thing for me because I'm feeling pretty rubbish. I've got some, I don't want to take photos of the stuff which I've got there to list when I know that I've got parts that go with it. And we see there's a cannon. Now I know that I've got a set in my box there which is missing a cannon, which is a good thing because I know it's like a 40 to 50 quid set. So this is a good lucrative little job that I've got on today. So right, getting the post done, and then I'll probably time-lapse me sorting out this pile of mania. I'm back from the post office now, so I'm going to start on this. I also went to the pharmacy, which was a bit of a faff. You know, anyone would think that I've been asking for drugs. Anyway, so I just thought I'd show you how I put this on. So this thing that I've got on here is one of my errors, one of the bigger ones that we've got, that we have sheets on. So I just put that on, put the towel on top of that so that it drains it a little bit, and then I've got something there which is just protecting the floor. Now I did this last night to sort of start it sort of draining off. And all I've done is put it in bleach and a little bit of fairy liquid and just soaked it. I only soaked it for about half an hour on each batch, but because I had like little batches of it, I just did it like that. So I'm going to sort through that now. This is what I'm glad. I found these two pieces for this, which was something that I had missing. So this is my Post-it. I think I've got the dragon. Yeah, I've got the minifigures, but I know I've got one of these shields, but I'm pretty sure that in all of that I will find the other shields. And then I've got, for some reason, this is the inventory for it. For some reason, it needs 8 of this brick, and I've subbed 3 of them with blue, which doesn't matter because most of the piece, this is the rest of it because most of it's pulled ready. So most of it is blue. But if I can get another 3 of them from all of that, then I'll be able to get this one assembled this evening and put it on tomorrow, or even today. But I don't know. Right, so I'm going to start on all this now. So this is all the sorted Lego. I'm actually quite disappointed in a way, but I need to knock off being disappointed because, I don't know, I think it's because all in all I've spent about £60 on this. So these are just flat pieces and basic bricks, so not as many as there would be normally, you know, and then those flat pieces. So these are the interesting pieces. These two, which I have here, don't go with that set. So I was hoping to have those pieces for. So this is the guy that goes with it. His name is Mojito, which is not a set that I've ever done. But this is a set that I believe I have here. I must stop pressing that twice. So I've got this decorated piece in here. This sells, somebody sold one of these for £8.99 on its own because it's decorated and it's rare. But this is the set. And that's the minifigure that goes with it. So you can see I have got him complete. This is a glow in the dark stick, which I nearly threw away and then had to rake around to the bin and get it out. So I've got two of him because I've obviously got another hat and I've got another one of them. But I'm missing his beard, but I'm pretty sure that I've got that in spares. So yeah, I've got all of that castle stuff there, greenery. That is a sort of space set, and I think I might be able to put that together, so I'm going to give that a whirl. That is from a shell garage. Now I know I've got lots of shell bits here. So I think that is the shell garage. I might have a look in that because I have got so many other shell things. I've got space sets, which is what that is. Yeah, that brick, that printed brick, I think goes with that. So I think I've got a good chance of putting that dark Tron thing together. I mean, I have got all of these minifigures as well. So these will help complete some of the other sets I've got. I don't know what she comes from actually. This one here. Although somebody's panned her face in. I think this is it. I just, you know, although I do this, I just find it bewildering what children do, because I had Lego as a child and I never ate Lego. Maybe it's just, you know, parents are stupid and they give it to kids who are too young. I don't know. So these guys that I have here are Technics minifigures. They're not very good. This guy's legs come off and doesn't seem to want to stay on. I can't work out what helmets are supposed to go with them, and some of these I think are Playmobil. But I know I've got loads of Technics sets because I'm stuck with this. And I hate Technics. Yeah. I mean, this set that I've had here, I can't complete it because I don't have this roof section, and there's also, oh, it has pulled it all in. So it's got this decorated arch, which I've had a turf round in here and I haven't got it. And annoyingly, I don't have any of the, oh, see, look, that's got teeth marks in it. What is wrong with kids? What is wrong with them? They're just weird. I'm at a point now in life where I know that I need to like work out whether I want a child to be part of my life. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I've got all of these to go through. Also, we've got 3 firemen, which I probably could make some other sets for them. No race driver tops. Lots of these workman ones, but they're not the ones that I need. I do need these for other sets. They go on the back of the minifigure, so that's okay. Oh yeah, and this one here. This minifigure in particular sells for about £10 to £15 because it's really rare. Annoyingly, the chin strap on the helmet is broken on that one. I don't know about the arms. This is what you, if you're selling Lego, this is what you need to be checking. Is the arms and the torso. So that's okay. Just that. I might better find a helmet. I've already got one of them which I need to put on, but I didn't have the pack on the back. So the good thing is that I've actually got two, so I can put that on now. Yeah, so I'm moaning for no reason. And I've also got these hats which have got the skull and crossbones on, which I know I was missing with something else. That's part of one of these Technic sets. There's only one of it. Yeah, so I think that's why I'm a bit narked. That wheel I need for a set which I've got, so that's a positive. These wheels were with it, which I've decided I'm going to try and pull as many parts out of as I've got for this box which I've got kicking around, which I think actually one of the positives is that I do have these printed pieces, which I think are them. I know, because that's rounded, so that doesn't work. But that will probably tell me which Technic sets I've actually got. Some of these things I can sell separately as parts anyway. So that's part of the Shell garage, because they go underneath the pumps, the petrol pumps, and that's for the petrol pump. Yeah, I'm going to crack on anyway with what I've got. I was hoping for some parts for that, because although I bought a spare, a near complete set of that, it seemed to be missing all the parts that I was missing, which was great. Then I've got this. So in with all of that job lot we were just looking at, it had this, which I was missing, which is a great thing. And I'm missing a flag pole, as you can see, that's been chewed as well. So, yeah, I've got it, but it's chewed. But this set here, I'll just pull it up for you. Right, so this is the set that that one is. So that's what I've got there, which I've got complete now, even though I've got one of these flags. It's actually got two of these flags, I think. Anyway, I've got all the parts for that, and I'm probably going to put that on for 50 quid, so that's a bonus. I have had to buy the board. I think that's the problem that I'm having with a lot of the Lego that I've got, is they just don't have the the base plates with them, so that's one of the problems that I've got. Yeah, I'll see. Obviously that's Ninjago, so that tells me that there is modern Lego in here, and this has been played with by chewing children, and these have been dunked, which I didn't realise, because there was no battery pack and no clue that was in there. But there you go. I've got a decent amount of stuff here. I've got a cannon. That's a good thing, because I've got a set that's missing a cannon. So I've got all sorts of sets which I can complete with all this. So it is a good thing. I'm just feeling a bit down today. Yeah, it's Tuesday today, and I'm just feeling a bit low, and it's 11:15 and I haven't done anything yet. I'm just feeling, I haven't slept well. I'm just not feeling very well at all. I've got to go to the pharmacy and pick up some iron tablets, because apparently that's what I need. So hopefully that'll pull me out of this. It's just woman's things, and I'm just annoyed. Anyway, there's no point going on about it. It's just, I'm just not feeling very motivated. But anyway, I can just sit and I can get on my Lego and I can list some things, and I've got to go to the post. So the post that I've done, the big boxes over there, which I'm looking at, I've sold all my, I've got a full set of the Lemony Snicket books, which I've sold. $37.99 I got for it. So that's okay. So I've got to go to UPS now, which is something I didn't want to have to do, because it's a bit of a detour. Well, it means I've got to go to the other UPS, and then I've got to go to my pharmacy. I went to pick these pills up, but they didn't have them, and then they said, we may have them in on Monday. So I just, because I, you know, take everything with a pinch of salt, whenever the government say anything and they say may or could, the emphasis is on that word may and could. So I'm going today, because if I'd gone yesterday, I would have hiked over there and they wouldn't have had it, and I'm not feeling it. So I've sold that. Pan fried chicken dishes. I sold that for £5, I think. I've got a ghost top here, which I've sold for $9.99, and they have paid extra for postage. I mean, that is like a miracle in itself, selling ghost, regardless. These, which I really liked, which I should have bloody kept for myself. I don't know why I listed them. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't keep these. Never mind, they're going now. So these are Morgan, which I do like Morgan. I'm going to now dip them in my tea. Have I? That's the sort of like retard move that I would make. Yeah, so crop trousers, $12.99 on them. They've been around since last summer. And then this, which randomly sold last night, this is Monsoon. It's just like a cardigan. The frill bits are silk, and I got $24.99 for that. So I'm going to hurl all those 5 things in the post, and I don't know, part of me doesn't want to sell anything today, so I don't have to go to the post office tomorrow, because I'm just this is why I'm doing the vlog, because I'm just lost motivation at the moment. But I am ill, and I think that's it. That's the realization that I am ill with something. It's just really got to me. Anyway, so I'm depressing everybody now. I went to bed with all the frogs, so they're still there. So I haven't got a frog to swing around for you, but I have got 1970s Pinky. She had a felt mouth, so I it fell off and I had to draw her on. So I think I did quite a good job, but she's very faded. She used to be proper pink. And then Bluey, who's been around since 1979. So there you go. You don't get any frogs today. You get 1970s partial gang. Right, so I'm going to go and do them. Try and have like a normal day and get something done. I'll try and cheer up for the next one. I'm not miserable. It's just the realization sometimes that life is going downhill. Okay, right. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back and be more cheery one day. Maybe I'll show you the Lego that I've put together. Yes, we'll focus on putting the Lego together, and I'll show you what sets I've got, because I know that there's a decent pirate one that I can put together. So I'll do that one, and I'll show you that one. Okay, bye.